Hello there. As I said in an earlier video, those that want to stop Brexit will find any excuse at all to vote against the Great Repeal Bill. In a video called Brexit, the Great Continuity Bill, I did say that those who wish to frustrate the UK ever leaving the EU would find a way of saying that while they respect the referendum result, they would find some spurious reason to vote against the Great Repeal Bill. And lo and behold, up pops the Labour Party. Earlier today, a Labour Party spokesperson said, "Labour fully respects the democratic decision to leave the European Union, voted to trigger Article 50 and backs a jobs-first Brexit with full tariff-free access to the European single market. But as Democrats, we cannot vote for a bill that, unamended, would let government ministers grab powers from Parliament to slash people's rights at work and reduce protection for consumers and the environment. Parliament has already voted to leave the European Union, but the government's EU withdrawal bill would allow Conservative ministers to set vital terms on a whim, including of Britain's exit payment, without democratic scrutiny. Nobody voted in last year's referendum to give this Conservative government sweeping powers to change laws by the back door. The slogan of the Leave campaign was about people taking back control and restoring powers to Parliament. This power grab bill would do the opposite. It would allow the government to seize control from the Parliament that the British people have just elected." The response from the Tories was as follows. 14 months on from the EU referendum, and it appears that Labour are still trying to block Brexit and keep the UK in the EU by any means possible. This latest confirmation that they do not believe in Brexit and will attempt to block it makes a mockery of their claims that they respect the outcome of the EU referendum. Labour are still trying to play politics while this Conservative government gets on with getting the best Brexit deal for everybody. And commenting on this, Conservative MP Luke Hall said, "This is the bill that gives effect to the referendum result by ending the supremacy of the EU over British law. This reckless threat to vote against the bill without presenting any alternative approach risks defying the result of the referendum and risks the most chaotic of Brexit scenarios, where our legal systems and institutions cannot function from day one of our exit." UKIP interim leader Steve Crowther says that the decision of the Labour Party to whip its MPs to vote against the EU withdrawal bill is a monstrous betrayal of the millions of Labour voters who voted to leave. It also finally explodes the myth that Jeremy Corbyn is a man who sticks by his principles. First he reneged on Labour's promises over student debts, and now he has betrayed the 17.4 million people who voted for Brexit in the greatest ever exercise in democracy this country has ever seen, including more than 4 million patriotic Labour voters, and the million former UKIP voters who trusted him in this year's election. Corbyn has now been captured by the Blairites because he would rather give Mrs May a bloody nose than serve the people by upholding his principles and keeping his promises. The government is crumbling before the EU's bullying tactics, and Labour has changed sides. As expected, UKIP is now the only party fully committed to giving the people the Brexit they voted for. Now, what do you think of Labour's plans? Do you think they're doing it for democracy, or just to keep the UK in the EU? Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.